Hi again, this is Jamie Boyer out in the Catskill woods with the super kid Amelia here once again. We were taking a walk and we were realizing that there are a lot of downed trees in this forest. And Amelia and I were discussing maybe what was the cause of this whole thing. Hurricane
Irene?
Yeah, back in 2011. We're in Ulster County right now, and it seems like in August of 2011, Hurricane Irene just devastated this area. So then we got talking about old growth forests. Amelia, have you ever heard of an old growth forest?
Well, by you, yeah.
Okay, so old growth forests are a term that sometimes when people think about these kind of forests, they think of them must have lots and lots of just old trees. So looking around, Amelia, do you see old trees?
Yeah.
Is it just old trees?
No, there's like shrubs and like younger trees of the same like species, right?
Yeah, so that's a great observation, right? Do we have old trees? Yeah, absolutely. There are some trees that are absolutely enormous and old in this forest, but there are young individuals and saplings coming up on the ground and a whole diversity of things. And as Amelia mentioned, there's a bunch of stuff in the understory here. Our lovely mountain laurel, Kalmia, in the understory here. So great stratification of trees here, diversity of trees, different ages of trees. So that's one attribute of an old growth forest. What about this over here? Do you think all these roots and stuff like that are an example of old growth?
Yeah.
Yeah, so sometimes they refer to this as hummocks and mounds, that as trees, older trees fall over, maybe it was by a storm or just old growth or something else, they dig up a lot of the soil here. So as that tree falls over, it exposes a whole new horizon of soil, providing new areas for seedlings to start to grow in different areas. Another one, feature evidence we're looking for, is lots of coarse, woody debris. And I think we all can admit there's lots of coarse, woody debris on the ground.
So that's also from the tipped over trees.
That's right. So some of these tipped over trees, the trees obviously are coarse, woody debris. Some of these trees have actually hanging on here, still alive, saying I'm not dead yet here. And also the last one sometimes people talk about are dead standing trees. So do we have dead standing trees in this forest?
Yeah, I was knocking them over earlier.
Oh, she was knocking them over earlier. But there are definitely dead standing trees, great little spots for woodpeckers to make homes, owls, and that tends to be a good evidence as well. So there's our little primer on old growth forests. Really quite a beautiful forest we're in here. Lots of diversity of trees, different ages of trees, understory things such as our plants here like the winter laurel in the understory, mosses, club mosses in the understory.
Yeah, there's little saplings that are growing off the actual mound.
Yeah, and so that's sort of like a concept of like a nurse log here. So sometimes these trees fall over and they start to rot and then young seedlings start to grow. So sometimes that can be evidence of an old growth forest too. So it's not just necessarily old growth trees or just old trees. Remember that next time you go to a park and if you just see lots of trees that are all the same age and super old, that's probably not an old growth forest. But trees of different diversity, species, age, understory, things on the forest floor, lots of coarse woody debris, and dead standing trees, hummocks and mounds. These all tend to be evidence. Okay, say goodbye, Amelia.
Goodbye.